Your girl, if it's goddess, the Georgia Peach, the gorgeous goat, the host with the most. We're gonna get in there with my girl, Sassy Scorpion, with Capricorn, what my cap said.
I hope you're well. I hope you're fabulous. And I hope you've had a chance to check out the shorts. I am introducing something called the Short Sesh. And that is where I just do brief tarot for shorts. There you go. They will not replace the in-depth readings. You have my word. But I am engaging in shorts and it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. I hope you check it out. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for Capricorn. Show me what I need to see, please, for Capricorn. What's going on, please, for Capricorn? Show me what's going on, please, for
Hey, God, feminine, how you doing, love?
Capricorn. Like always, take what resonates, say what does not, reverse energies as it applies if there's someone else on the board today. And oftentimes there is. Okay, recent past, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Chariot. You were kind of drifting in the recent past. You were moving slow. And it's kind of like I had an idea in mind with Page of Pentacles, the Chariot. All right, let's move in this particular direction. So it's neither too fast nor too slow. It's somewhere in the middle. I don't know what it is, but there was energetic movement. Okay, then Ten of Cups, beautiful. The Lovers, beautiful. Three of Cups, bye. Bye. You don't need to be here. Bye. Bye. So I got a lot of love here. I got a lot of love here. I don't know if you're connecting with somebody who's already established. I don't know if it's brand new. I don't know, but that's lots of love. That's a strong bond. Take it, run with it. Don't look back. Bye. I'll see you next time. That's great. Let's stop. Let's stop. Capricorn, stop. There's that lot of love. That's beautiful. I like it a lot. You went from I'm moving in a particular direction and taking it easy to hello. That's a great hello. That's a great ding dong. I like that. Ding dong. Someone's at the door and it's called love. There's someone at the door and it's called love. Hell yes. Now that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I don't want to keep going. I don't want to keep going. Our Temperance, Ten of Wands. It's healing, very healing to you. As you continue to work on your particular pathway, whatever that is to you, the star is a far-reaching consequence. It takes a lot more to get to it than, say, the sun, which I usually compare it to. The star is like a lifetime achievement award. You have to put a lot into it. You have to know that you want it. You have to know that it's your correct pathway, but it can pay you back in spades. And as you continue to reach for this star, as you continue to gravitate towards your desires, your real ones, not the surface stuff, but your real desires, the stuff that stays with you and reaches your soul, if you will. It is very healing to burdens that you have known in the past. It alleviates so much of your stress. It gives to you, it does not take away from you. You're showing yourself patience, you're showing yourself kindness. It's almost like you're learning to love this person. You love yourself more. You understand where you're supposed to be and why it took you to get to where you needed to be. It's beautiful. You know, it's kind of gently erasing the burdens of the past. It's beautiful. You're not on your own. It does not feel that way at all. Beautiful connectivity here, and it's very healing, very restorative. Whatever strains you have known, it's not just you anymore. Someone's in here with you. And they share these burdens with you, and they lighten the load. It's gorgeous. I just want to, Six of Cups. We got some soul bond energy here. Oh, it's so nice to see this for you, honey. It really is. It really is. It really is. It's not enough to desire that love and manifest it. We got to live it, right? We got to move. We got to allow ourselves to move. We got to allow ourselves to take a certain pace and saying, you know what, it's not just enough for me to sit here, wish and want it. I got to actually make strides in it. I want new. I need to go towards new. If I want the best and I'm connecting with somebody who kind of represents energy, then we need to be working on something together. I don't know, but it's beautiful. Let's start right there with that Six of Cups, please. Okay. Show me that Six of Cups. We got a soul bond here. We got a soul bond here. Or someone you've known a very long time. Someone for whom you have shared many a memory, many a cup. You might have known them very recently, as soul bonds are introduced to us, or as someone you could have known a very long time. Six of Cups. That's what makes them unique. There's a certain comfort in this person's soul energy, their love energy. Show me that Six of Cups. Show me that Six of Cups. It may not necessarily be this, but that's a lot of love. That's a lot of love. That's a lot of natural balance and beauty. Let's keep that going, baby. Let's keep it going. Your baseline is fucking phenomenal. Okay. Justice, fairness, death, the moon. Oh. There's a connection here that was very important to you. And for many of you, it seems over. However, I don't think it's fully clear yet. What seems like something is over has not fully expressed itself. Its transformation has not come forward yet. It's still under the moon. It's not a secret. I would tell you if it was. It's something that has not been fully revealed. On the surface, it seems like it's not fair, or it's not balanced, or trying to balance with this person is no longer an issue. It's no longer achievable. There are things about it in the moon that have yet to be revealed. That have yet to be revealed to you about someone who means a great deal to you. A lot of power energy here today. Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Cancer, Gemini, Sag. Doesn't have to mean anything, though. Honestly, with a baseline like this, all the signs are going to come out at some point, but people do enjoy that I say them. I know it seems like an impossible relationship that cannot be balanced, and on the surface it looks over. I don't think it's been fully revealed yet. Even if it served its purpose in regards to, it may not come back around. But there's a reason why it was there. I don't know that the purpose of it has been fully revealed to you yet.
I hope you're well today, baby girl.
Let's keep going. Show me that Knight of Pentacles, please. There is a lesson in this soul bond. There is a lesson in this connection. And how it plays into your life is going to become the key. Show me that Knight of Pentacles. Show me that Knight of Pentacles. Show me that Knight of Pentacles. Show me that Knight of Pentacles, please. Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Six of Swords. There's something here that you gave up on in terms of really trying to act from your heart space. It was, you tried various measures with it. You tried to approach it slowly. And then you tried to approach it succinctly. Fast, slow, fast, slow. You could never quite find your pace with it. You could never quite find your rhythm with it. I see you being very patient and gentle with what looked like a love opportunity that you eventually, Six of Swords. Guessing it's close to this. It is both slow and fast simultaneously, which suggests to me you were very patient with what looks like a love opportunity, and it extracted over time. But when you showed up for it with the Knight of Swords, you showed up for it. Okay, no hesitation. And then it would go back to a slow pace.
I don't understand why so much hate.
You did try to meet it with a sincere heart with the Ace of Cups. You did have love for the situation and the person, and I see it being left behind with the Six of Swords. That's like a quiet mental resignation of, I gotta go. It's not loud, it's not angry, it's not fussy. I'm not saying you weren't frustrated. I'm not saying that you weren't exhausted by the process. I just see the end result of being slow and gentle to being on point. Slow and gentle, being on point. And it came from a good place in you. You had real love for this. So when it was the time to move on from it, it was the time to move on. Page of Pentacles. Show me Page of Pentacles. Show me that Page of Pentacles, please. Show me that Page of Pentacles. Four of Swords, healing. Two of Wands, Eight of Swords. You are doing a great deal of healing over your mental conflict over this. You're looking at it at the Page of Pentacles point of view. Is how much did I put into this? How much was given back to me? Was I correct in moving on from this? It doesn't seem like I have a lot to show for it. I should probably put my somewhere else. I don't know about that. I'm not quite done with this. I'm still healing it. So you're showing me a lot of confusion about feelings and about thoughts and about actions and where everything went wrong and why, and was there any real sincerity in this at all, even just by a little bit with that Page of Pentacles. What was my action in this? What was my inaction in this? You're trying to restore all your thoughts in this way, particularly where the confusion is concerned, more so with the Eight of Swords, being blind about feelings, either being very confused about your feelings or being very confused about someone else's. Either way, I just see you're trying to restore from it, rest on it. You know, really contemplating decisions made, thoughts, feelings, and the actions. What was the output? What do I have to show for it? Was this a complete waste of time? You know, and how come I still remain blind to this day about all the feelings in this? Because you're telling me I acted from a good place and I did it for a long period of time. I always showed up with my best heart and tried to act from my best heart. I gave this situation as much space as they needed, as much time as they needed, and I still had to move on from it. And I still am no wiser to where about someone's true feelings, mine, someone else's. What do I have to show for it? So you're showing me recovery process and all these thoughts and all these confusion actions, and you know, was it just a futile thing? Was I just inevitably going to get hurt through this whole fucking process? You know? Show me the Chariot. You're working through all of it. That's active work. It's done quietly. Show me the Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot. Show me the Chariot. The strength of your particular heart, its direction. The ferociousness for which it beats, it thrives, for which it moves forward. Show me the Chariot, please. Ten of Cups, the Hanged Man, the World. You've given up on this. Whatever it is you thought it might lead to, you've given up on it. Like you just literally don't have the heart for it anymore. It doesn't make your heart any less fierce. It does not make your heart any less bold. The Chariot wouldn't be here unless you're someone who could move through bold action, through love specifically. And now you're telling me you can no longer show this thing love. You really, truly believed you could emotionally harmonize with whatever the situation was. And the idea is that it's on pause. It's never going to develop. The feelings here are never going to develop. You're showing me massive confusion about feelings. I see how you acted through them appropriately and in a healthy heart, but you seem to be very confused on what you were receiving. And then over here, your Chariot is no less a chariot. Your heart is no less strong. It's just it cannot be strong for this situation anymore. So you've cycled to doubt. The idea is that there's too much Hanged Man. It's passive Hanged Man. In other words, the feelings between us never develop, or I never know what the fuck you're feeling. I was trying to harmonize with you. I was really trying to bring this together energetically, otherwise I had a goal in mind for us to be happy in each other's energies in a way that made sense to us both. But there's no growth, there's no movement, thus the cycle, the world. So you're kind of giving me a backstory here. And it's fairly fresh because it's pretty succinct too. The energy's pretty clear in this respect. Fast forward, Ten of Cups, the Lovers, the Three of Cups. Hopefully, I'm seeing you engage in what looks like a brand new relationship energy, one that's quite strong and potent, and one that lends to your energy and does not take away from you. Someone, in other words, you can actually harmonize with and really savor that emotional connectivity. Show me that Ten of Cups, show me that Ten of Cups, show me that Ten of Cups, please. Show me that Ten of Cups. Oh, no. I know. Too much confusion. Too much confusion. Actions, intentions, purposes. They never seem to be really clear to you. Show me that Ten of Cups, please. Show me that Ten of Cups. The Chariot. I told you your heart's no less bold. Okay, Three of Wands. Queen of Cups. That's you. Just you want love, and I have a reason to believe you're connecting with someone now, if not soon. It's pretty damn strong. Heavily water-oriented. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces does not have to be, but the love is big and the love is real. And it's still being developed. It looks like it's happening now. If not yet, it will be. Congratulations. I told you, I'm looking at a Capricorn, you were willing to invest in somebody, bare minimum, to get on the same emotional page with him. Okay. And you meant it too, Ace of Cups, the Chariot. But there are some things here that would never be revealed to you. Particularly in regards to the strength of someone else's hearts and conviction. What were they feeling? And in the absence that there was no proof of emotional growth, or that you and I could stabilize, recycled, jumping over here, I see you emotionally harmonizing with somebody, and it's under the Three of Wands. It's kind of like the supervisor in this context. It's being developed under a watchful eye. Your heart, I told you, is no less bold. It still very much wants to emotionally harmonize, and I see you connecting with somebody. And there you go. It's underway now. Shit, honey, I'll do a time check, but it looks like it's happening. Let's take a little sneak peek at this person, eh? The lovers. The lovers. The lovers. Show me the lovers, please. Show me the lovers, please. Show me the lovers, please. Could be straight up Gemini. But there's so much, they provoke so much natural water in you, the fierceness of your heart, that you were so willing to show the situation that they couldn't appreciate it, understand it, or they couldn't reciprocate it. As patient as you were, as on point as you weren't getting it back. That's the long and short. And now I see somebody just throwing all that goodness on you, as much as you can handle. Ooh. Oh. Nine of Cups, King of Cups, the Devil. That's you, honey. That's you. Damn. Damn. Whoa. Whoa. And typically when I see the Devil and the Lovers, my first thought is very, very, very strong connection, but it's not expressing itself correctly. Given that's your power sign, right next door to the King of Cups, when the Queen of Cups showed up, you're telling me this is it. This is it. Unrequited my ass. This is it. You're telling me straight up energy signature, this is it. This is mine. 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 So no, this is not the traditional interpretation at all. Devils and the Lovers. Very strong connection. Very. But the execution is not coming out correctly. It's either unrooted, unexplored, or somebody's purposely misconstruing the connection because it's too strong, they're scared of it. That's what happens when we have the Devil and the Lovers. It's too strong, it can't be good. It scares me. Get it away. People do that all the time. And that's through experience. I can tell you more often than not, that's the interpretation. Not this, not this round, baby. Not this round. I don't know who you're connecting with, but you've told me this is mine. And that's why you're showing up on the Lovers with the King of Cups. I've got a matching sweet mate energy. Your heart is not just bold for this. You're putting a stake in this. This is mine. Wow. Wow. Capricorn showing up today, baby. Capricorn is like this. It's under development. It just feels so right to you. It's not even funny. Whoa, I've never seen you blast open your emotions like that before. Whoa. Whoa, I have never seen you blast open your emotions like that so easily, so sufficiently, so, wow. It's so claiming too. You're like, I'm here, I'm showing up, I'm claiming this shit, it's mine. Ooh, I believe you. Calm down, honey. Ooh. And it's dead center reading too. By the way, if you read tarot, there's something you should always pay attention to: your opening energy and your middle energy. Oh my, yes. Are we switch? Yeah, we're switching. Oh my, yes. Hey, I saw you move. Just you wait. Show me that 3 of Cups, please. Show me that 3 of Cups. Show me that 3 of Cups. Show me that 3 of Cups. Most of the time people ask me, oh my god, did you see the cards move? Right there at this time. Yeah, it's called gravity. When I shift the cards, things move. But there's times when they actually move of their own accord, and I wasn't touching anything over there at all. And that usually means, pay attention. Fine. Spiritual protection. Okay, very good. Spiritual protection. Spiritual protection. Yeah, this wasn't supposed to work out, huh? That wasn't supposed to work out. Taught you a lot, though. I think that's what has not been revealed to you. On the surface, that soul bond situation, strong as it might have been, it would not transform, it would not become fair. It had the opportunity to, but it would not. But there are some things that just are not revealed to you yet. And there's a good chance you were protected from this. It wasn't meant for you, but it was meant to teach you a lesson. I see you taking all types of actions and at various speeds to accommodate this person's energy, to make them feel more comfortable, to make them feel more safe about opening up. Didn't happen. It didn't matter how well intended your heart was. If someone doesn't want to open up, then they don't want to open up, and you can't make them. If someone doesn't want to reveal their feelings, you can't make them. If someone refuses to understand their feelings, you can't make them, right? There's a reason why that's over. Yeah, I got it. That's over. Whatever reconnectivity there was, it freed you remarkably to open up into a different direction that is actually relationship oriented. Okay. Yeah, that was very apropos, yeah. Whatever that was, whatever that 3 cups was, we stopped connecting with it, and for damn good reason. It wasn't for you. So that tells me you tried to connect with it as... I already saw it to some extent. I don't know how long it went on. Enough for you to give up hope on it. And you cycled it consciously and willfully. And it was for your greater good. And I think those are the lessons that have not been revealed to you, or you're trying to reveal them to yourself. It was a form of spiritual protection. Soul bonds are soul bonds, and they're precious to us. But that doesn't mean we get to keep them all. In fact, many of them just serve lessons. And if they weren't presented via a soul bond, there's a good chance we wouldn't have paid attention. That's why those stronger connections hurt so damn much, because they usually represent the strongest lessons, but how else would we have learned unless we attached ourselves to it? You were spiritually connected to someone, yes, but they weren't for you. They weren't. And that's what's allowed you to proceed in this day until it looks the strongest union of your life, so that you might fully open into a relationship. You are headed in that direction. Congratulations. But you already made that clear to me. It's mine. It feels so right to you, it's not even funny. It feels so divinely connected to you. It makes this look stupid, because this is so easy. It's the right kind of easy. Me, myself, personally, I don't trust easy connections when things just fall into place. I want to know that it's correct for me, and that usually means having my ass kicked prior to that, so I understand what's correct for me. You know what I mean? Because I have a comparison of what isn't. You reacting so strongly to this tells me you know it's right for you, and how much that wasn't. Okay? Okay? When we stopped connecting with the person who is not correct for us, it allowed you to connect with somebody who is correct for you. Show me the star. Show me the star. Show me the star. Show me the star, please. Show me the star, please. Show me the star. Show me the star. Show me the star, please. Ten of Pentacles, that's all you've ever wanted, is stability, healing, and a long life pathway. That's beautiful. Congratulations. That's all you've ever wanted. Stability, happiness, desires, hopes, a sense of healing, a sense of home, a direction. You are on your way to achieving it, my love. Very beautiful. The star, if we choose to walk that particular path and up towards it and really strive to achieve it, and understanding that it's the calling that's correct for us and the one that's not, we are rewarded thusly. You are being rewarded thusly. Congratulations, Kat. Beautiful. And it started with giving up something that you tried to harmonize with for a long time. Honey, I don't know how long you've known this person. This could be a full-on marriage back here for all I know. That you tried to harmonize with for years. And understood that your heart just wasn't welcome in that direction anymore. I don't know if you know this person for 4 days, 4 weeks, a lifetime. I don't know. I just know that the energy is strung out long enough that you tried various speeds to always act through love. But the love in return would not make itself clear to you. And after all this time and having so little, I mean, that's just straight up give up. But it's not give up without trying. I see your efforts here. It's not like you did it random. It's an acceptance. Is that I've been trying to create them for a long time. Emotional happiness. And it's not happening. And it hasn't been for a long time. I just heard Elton John's Can You Feel the Love Tonight? As some of you have asked yourself that, can I feel the love with this person? And the answer kept coming up, no. Here? That's wild, man. That's wild. Just it's not fair, it's not fair, it's fair. The star, you are serving your life's purpose. Your particular calling, stability, long-term love, life, happiness, all of it. You are literally making your dreams come true. Show me temperance, please. More healing. Healing from the strains, healing from the burdens. And as for the first time in a long time, you're not alone. You actually have someone in here with you that's healthy. Four of Pentacles, healing that. Six of Pentacles, the world. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I'm saying because I see the world related as all those years, honey. Years of trying to balance with somebody. And never enough. It never gives enough. It never feels right. Just trying to maintain a balance with somebody became precarious and tiresome and non-changing, inauthentic, holding back. It's like, why am I doing this? The world. You're healing from that cycle that ended. The one that felt like, yeah, we're balancing, but not much else. It's never enough. It's never right. You and I are just balancing. Call it for what it is. We're barely balancing. We're healing from that massively. You upgraded from like a barely functioning Six of Pentacles to a Ten of Pentacles with the Lovers and the Ten of Cups and all this other stuff. That's a massive upgrade. Well done. Show me that Ten of Wands, please. You went from barely balancing to being in a surplus, both in terms of community, partnership, alliance, love, desire, connectivity, real connectivity. not some bullshit back and forth. Six of Pentacles where you and I tend to get along and, do our bit. No more struggle to get us on the same emotional page. To full on, this is everything. 10 of Wands, please. Lots of healing. Beautiful structure. Very strong sense of solidity in self and true partnership. True partnership. This person supports you heavily emotionally. Okay. Knight of Wands, the Magician, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's good. That's, God, there's more freedom in you now. You love it. Your energy is not nearly as weighed down, as burdened as it used to be, and you're loving it. You're loving it. I told you, this person, you're not just by yourself anymore. You have someone in here fighting the same common cause, and it's done so with a sense of solidity, loyalty, strong sense of self, and emotionality. You are loving it. You really, even though you're in union with somebody, a very strong one, it makes you feel so much freer. So much freer because you have a proper support system. Somebody who really knows how to stand on their own 2 feet. And they're experienced. You literally do not feel so strained anymore. It's not perfection, but it's pretty damn close. They make all the frustrations of the past seem long ago and far away, particularly the disappointment. And things not being fair, but we're both pretending things are fair, but they're not fair. We're pretending that we're balancing and we're giving our all. That's a lie. We're not. But other than Pentacle World balancing, your biggest point of contention is I can't seem to make you happy. I can't seem to make us happy. So you cycled it. It looks like an acceptance. Multiple times. And in that acceptance, honey, came real healing and a proper union for you. It hasn't fully been revealed to you yet. It wasn't supposed to work out. It was a form of protection, not a failure. You are thriving, and you are not alone anymore. Your burdens have considerably lightened. No. You are always confused about that soul bond. If it would always last, you thought it would. You felt it would. You really thought that it would expand fully into a 10 of cups, or that 10 of cups could always be sustained, but there was always some confusion in there. Now your heart desired something so much bigger. There's that King of Cups energy again, also with the star. Five of Pentacles. And then it broke. We understood that whatever that soul bond is, was never fair. You two played the good game that it was fair, but it wasn't fair, particularly where the feelings were concerned. Support aside, okay, it's always a beautiful thing when we have a true partner, okay? Somebody who takes on as much as responsibility as we do. That's always a good thing. That aside, the lack of emotional reciprocity or emotional growth in your eyes was the biggest crime. Because the understanding is that you and I are here forever. Until it became painstakingly obvious that this concept of fairness would not transform. And that there was something else so much more greater to be had or achieved. I don't know. See, there you go again. There's that such a big heart in you, don't you? Oh no, you don't show it, but it's there. You've been slowly moving in this direction, making that decision for a while now. For some of you, this predates Cancer season. Call it July. Many of you may not know what I'm talking about until the summer. I'm seeing heavy summer activity. Yeah, some of you are waiting on the truth to be revealed. Some of you, this is yet to happen. Ultimately, all tarot is timeless. For some of you, this was a couple of years ago. For some of you, this is a couple of years from now. Some of you, this is right now. For some of you, you've yet to discover this truth until later in the year. I insist. I insist. Open up. I know, this person back here, you want them to open up and expand more emotionally with you, and it will not happen, and this is something we have to come to terms with, the ego death. I know that you wrongly thought that this would be a forever thing, and it has become increasingly evident that it's not fair, and it hasn't been for a long time. There is the pretense that we're playing, there's a pretense here that we're playing house, we're pretense here that we were balancing up and that it's fair. It wasn't. Celebration and regrets. Celebration, runner, 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 runner. I don't know what that celebration is. Runner, regrets. Someone's always running from their feelings. And somebody wants to run away from this concept of regret. I don't want to lose this. The reason I convinced myself it was a forever thing despite my mounting evidence is because I don't want to have to regret it. And that's something that's really hard to bear. Celebration. There might be a celebration in winter. Keep the faith. Spring, yes. Some of you are still trying to keep the faith in the situation for spring, as I said. Mary. Energy cleanse, yes, I agree. Celebration for some of you in winter, I do not know what that pertains to. Can I get more on this timeline, please? Celebration come winter. Illusions, the confusion, moon energy, Neptune. For some of you, Capricorn is your Neptune placement. There's the confusion, the illusions of maintaining something as long as we did. I understand. Can we focus more on new? Yes, there it is right there from the Venus. An offer. Some of you have Capricorn in your Venus, or this is the person we highly prize and will love and put our stake into. We went from being confused and illusioned about the relationship here, what it means, to a genuine offer from the place of love and Venus. Okay. True love, softness. Yes, transcendence, unity of the self. I understand. What is this celebration in winter, though? Some of you will be celebrating perhaps your endings here. Separations, divorces, possibly. Yeah, okay, that's... Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. As we see here, we have the hand that is chained, and it's now in the reverse, unbound. Some of you, congratulations. You will be celebrating fully your exit energy of whatever this is by winter, and you will no longer be bound to something. Okay. Cycles is complete. I understand. I'd like to see more on this incoming energy, please, with the love in it, with an extraordinary amount of love in it. I'd like to focus a little bit more on that. That's me. That's phenomenal. When does Capricorn gain more speed in this direction? When does Capricorn gain more speed in this direction, please? There's so long. When does Capricorn gain more speed in this direction, please? Three of Cups. Connectivity. When? Some of you March, but you might have met this person in March, I don't know. The investment, March, to connect, to reconnect. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, for some of you not till July. Or summer, just call it summer. Like I said, you're showing me such strong energy towards the summer. Something we never thought we got to experience again will be opening up towards. It was time. Something that we thought was over could not be revived, could not be reconnected. The heart flows back open towards it. It is not this. Rather, you will experience emotional growth more so when you understand the ending is evident if you haven't already. For some of you, you have begun the process to reconnect or connect with somebody in March, but I don't really see it taking stronger activity until further into the summer. There's someone else simply who speaks to your heart space. If you don't know who they are yet, you will. In a way that's fluid and natural. It kind of made you think that that time in your life to be open romantically was over. It's not. Essentially, you were pretty from this. I don't know how long you were in it, but it was long enough. I wish I had more ID cards on who that person is. Heavy water orientation, that's all I got. That's really all I got from it. It is someone whom you've known, I believe. For some of you, not all of you. Someone of the past. Possibly Scorpio. That would explain all the heavy water energy. And yet the energy returns. Our heart space shows strongly person. This is someone else who represents a cycle. A love not fully explored or given the chance to grow. But the energy remained. For some of you, the 21st might be important, the 13th, the 5th, as well as the 3rd. 53 for some reason is being highlighted to me. I do not know why. For some of you, age 53 was important.
Well.
Okay. I knew I was going to see 32. I knew I was going to see, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I knew I was going to see 32. I knew I was going to see 32. Despair. Despair. Loss. Ending. Knowing is coming. Knowing it's coming. The 19th might be important, but coffin, despair. Knowing something is over, it is indeed a hard knowledge. Knowing that something is over is indeed a hard knowledge. I know. I know. And then, I promise you, honey. I promise. Once we make ourselves responsible for truths that are inevitable, we are rewarded. Sometimes endings are a form of protection. Courtship begins anew. And by all rights, it looks like it is someone of the past. There might be a gift involved. 17th might be important. Courthouse. April 20th, FYI, for some of you might be important. Courthouse. Official. Official dating, official courting. And it's a high honor to do so. Ooh, yeah. Putting our best into this one. The courthouse effect next to the courtship official. We are dating someone of very strong importance here. It's a very high honor. It's coming across almost as prestigious. For some of you, you are the main male. Where there are endings, there are beginnings. Sudden wealth. It feels like everything's going to roll in at one time. Yeah, I can see that. That makes a lot of sense. And then I'll point out to you in this card. Sudden wealth. 777. July might be very important. And then 7 for some of you is confirmation of these things. Okay. I do not know how long it will take for you to fully exit this. For many of you, it has not fully exited. Some of you are celebrating that exit or ending by winter. X. I told you. For the energy for whom you strongly connect, they represent someone of the past. Old cups that were spilt, not fully explored, typically. They were cut too short. Technically, romantically, they might be an X, yet. Specifically Scorpio, also heavy Cancer energy. Courageous. To be courageous. In P. In big heart. Two ends. How interesting. The maple leaf. Time of the fall. The fall. Leaves blowing in the wind. Little bird, little messages, little hope, a little bit of song. Somebody likes somebody's voice. You like to hear them speak or sing or something like that. The wilted tulip, yes. The romance has gone off the vine. Or off the rose, I should say. Or wilted tulip. The romance has gone out of it. It's more than just romance, honey. It's one's feelings. Sadness. S. The cat. Intuition, yes. And the infinity loop. I know. The infinity loop can represent a soul bond, but that also means if it's not a good one, if it's not one that's for you, it can go on forever and ever. Luckily, it's looking like you are receiving some divine intervention in this respect. And there's someone else who we're going to connect with in a healthy way, in a long-standing way. Okay? Alright, that's enough. Capricorn, theirs was short, but it didn't need to be long at all. It was quite lovely. You know, when it comes to the general overviews, I really well and truly try to pull away from the love energy, and it's just, and really focus on myself. And sometimes when things like they just, they're so strong, they must break through. And it's okay. I rather like this one broke through. Okay. We
There is a message in our DNA. It exists. It's been revealed, it's been read, it's been translated, and by following the instructions left to us in some of our most ancient and cherished traditions,
paradise. And so we see this recurring theme of this 144 being a very important number, even in the biblical text. 144,000, angels are coming down with Jesus on his return. And so there's always this theme of this 144,000 over and over again throughout history, through many different civilizations and through many vastly different time periods. It makes you scratch your head like, what is up with this 144,000?
To another using a great medicine that we now refer to as the Philosopher's Stone. So in the Summa Perfectionis, we have both the theoretical and practical idea that art can improve upon nature, and that nature can actually be perfected using a kind of artifice, that is the Philosopher's Stone. And in some sense, this will set the tenor for what is possible with alchemy, over and against Ibn Sina / pseudo-Aristotle. The Summa Perfectionis is claimed to have been written by the famed Islamic alchemist Geber. Of course, when anything is claimed to have been written by Geber, one immediately breaks down in complete confusion.
These are the secret words which the living Jesus spoke, and which Didymus Judas Thomas wrote down. And he said,
"Whoever finds the interpretation of these sayings will not taste death." As for the one who seeks, let him continue to seek until he finds. When he finds, he will become agitated. When he becomes agitated, he will be astounded, and he will reign over the all. If the ones who lead you should say to you, "See, the kingdom is in heaven," then the birds of heaven will precede you. If they say to you, "It is in the sea," then the fish will precede you. But the kingdom is inside of you, and it is outside of you. When you know yourselves, then you will become known, and you will understand that you are the sons of the living Father. But if you will not know yourselves, you dwell in poverty, and it is you who are that poverty. The man old in days will not hesitate to ask a small child 7 days old about the place of life, and he will live. For many who are first will become last, and they will become one and the same. Recognize what is before your face, and that which is hidden from you will be revealed. For there is nothing hidden that will not become revealed.
Do you want us to fast? And how shall we pray?
Shall we give alms?
What kind of diet shall we observe?
Do not tell lies, and do not do what you hate. For all things are revealed before heaven. For there is nothing hidden which will not become manifest, and nothing covered will remain without being uncovered. Blessed is the lion which the man will eat, so that the lion becomes man. And cursed is the man whom the lion will eat, so that the lion becomes a man. The man is like a wise fisherman who threw his net into the sea and drew it up from the sea. It was full of small fish. Among them the wise fisherman found a good, large fish. He threw all the small fish back into the sea, and without much trouble chose the large fish. Whoever has ears to hear, let him hear. See, the sower went out, took a handful of seeds and scattered them. Some fell on the road, and the birds came and gathered them up. Others fell on the rock, and they did not take root in the soil, and did not yield ears. And others fell on the thorns. They choked the seed, and worms ate them. Still, others fell on the soil that was good, and this produced good fruit. For it bore 60 per measure, and 120 per measure. I have cast fire upon the world, and see, I am watching it until it blazes. This heaven will pass away, and the one above it will pass away too. The dead are not living, and the living will not die. In the days when you ate what is dead, you made it into something alive. When you come to exist in the light, what will you do? On the day you were one, you became two. But when you become two, what will you do?
We know that you will be going from us. Who is going to be our leader?
Whatever point you come to, you should go to James the Righteous. On his account, heaven and earth came into existence. Compare me to someone else and tell me whom I am like.
You are like a righteous angel.
You are like a wise philosopher.
Teacher, my mouth is entirely incapable of saying whom you are like.
I am not your teacher. Since you have imbibed, you have become drunk on the bubbling spring which I have measured out.
What did Jesus say to you?
Were I tell you even one of these things which he told me, you and pick up stones and throw them at me. And the fire would come out of the stones and consume you.
If you fast, you will cause yourself to sin. If you pray, you will be self-condemned. And if you give alms, you will inflict harm on your spirits. When you go into each land and walk in the districts, if they should receive you, eat what they put before you, and heal the sick among them. For what goes into your mouth will not defile you, but what comes out of your mouth is what will defile you. When you see him who was not born of woman, lie prostrate on your faces and worship him. He is your Father. Perhaps men think that it is peace which I have come to cast upon the world. They do not know that it is division I have come to cast upon the earth. Fire, sword, and war. For there will be 5 in a house, and it will be a matter of 3 against 2, and 2 against 3, father against son, and son against father, and they will stand as a solitary. I shall give you what no eye has seen, and what no ear has heard, and what no hand has touched, and what has never entered into the human heart.
Tell us what sort of end we will have.
So, you have discovered the beginning, with the result that you are now seeking the end. For the place where the beginning is, there will the end be as well. Blessed is he who makes his stand in the beginning, for he will know the end, and will not taste death. Blessed is he who came into being before coming into being. If you be...
Hi, my love. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really hope that you're having a beautiful and an amazing day. This is a timeless collective reading for all signs. Okay. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for all of your continued love and support. I really appreciate it. Any information you may need about me or the channel can be found in the description box below. Okay, the card just flipped out. Queen of Cups. Okay. Again, this is a timeless collective reading. Energy is fluid. All right. So age does not matter. Gender does not matter. You know, time is an illusion. So this, whatever comes out, this could be your story, or this could be the story of someone in your energy or your environment, knowingly or unknowingly. This could be a past situation. All right. It could be a current event, or this may be a future prediction. Please pay attention to just the situation and be discerning of the energy. Okay. So today is the day after Easter. This is a timeless reading, but there are things that are currently happening in the collective. There's a lot of shifts. You know, the current energy, just like the story of Jesus, is there's an energy here of resurrection. We are still in April. To me, April is like pretty much the beginning of the year. Things are blooming, things are blossoming. Okay. This is also a few days just after the full moon in Libra. This full moon was definitely very, very, very heavy. Lots of very low vibrational energies have been exposed, and the works of the lower energies and entities, it's very clear now. The moon will bring about clarity about different illusions, you know, if you're opening your spiritual eyes to see the truth. So the card that came out is the Queen of Cups as I was sitting here shuffling. So Queen of Cups, definitely. Okay. Ace of Cups here. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. A lot of you right now, you are for sure working a lot on self-love, healing, personal development, relationships. friendships, mending relationships in your family, also romantic. But the Queen of Cups is, when I see this card, the first thing I think is surrender. I feel like a lot of people right now, you need to surrender emotions that no longer serve you, that leave you feeling defeated. But you at the same time, it's like you're gonna have to let go of those things so that you can surrender to this new energy that's coming in for you. Okay, here is the moon. Yeah, something is beneath the surface here, and I'm hearing chill pill. You are gonna have to take a bottle of chill pills right now. Rest, retreat, rejuvenate. Something is being done in the background to give you the answer to some type of question or concern that you've had for a very long time. Um, the moon here, the King of Cups. Some of you are wondering about who your person is. Wow, the Four of Wands. Or there's some type of illusion that is being created about who your person is. The last two readings are very, very, was picking up some very low vibrational energy where a lot of magic is for sure being done on your love life. And the thing about it is, the reason why people target your love life so much is because a lot of people, of course, when you are loved properly and you're able to love someone else, it raises your vibration to a point where you are able to reach your full potential. A lot of people, the thing that you are missing perhaps is love in your relationships, whether it's your friends, your family, or a romantic love interest. So these negative energies, like this Jezebel energy, I was talking the other day about like this energy of like Judas. These people around you who are constantly trying to betray you or cause this chaos or conflict, it is because they don't want you to be in this very free flowing type of energy, because it allows your intuition to be heightened. It allows you also to manifest the true desires of your heart, because you will have that emotional fulfillment. So there is for sure a reason why people want you to feel discontent, bored, and hopeless when it comes to the Ten of Pentacles. People want you to think that your business, it won't succeed. They want you to believe that you won't ever have a family. This is the energy that is being projected by a lot of people who are already dealing with stress, fear, and anxiety because of their life choices. Excuse me, sorry. Knight of Pentacles, the Star. It's like Spirit is saying you need to continue moving with your plan. Okay. Yeah, it has taken some time for you to get to where you're going, but it's gonna be worth it because you're going towards your destiny. And that is the reason why the devil is constantly trying to challenge you. That's the reason why these low vibrational karmic energies are constantly trying to come towards you and project these old, outdated, self-limiting beliefs onto you so that your mindset will change. I always say where the mind goes, the body follows, right? So you have people who are in the background who are dealing, like I said, with their own stress, their own triggers, and they're trying to slow you down from going towards your destiny. So they're purposely sending this dark energy towards you. You have to really be able to see beyond what's on the surface. Yeah, the Seven of Cups here. There's some kind of illusion that is being painted either by a lover in your life, or someone is trying to paint an illusion about a lover in your life. Okay. Someone could for sure be trying to make a person who is interested in you, they want this person to lose interest in you so that they will go and have a bunch of options instead of choosing you. Or you could have a person that's around you and they are presenting themselves to you as if they are indeed, highly interested in you, when in actuality they're playing the field. The Lovers is here, okay, and the Fool. It's like you're gonna have to take a leap of faith, okay, when it comes to your connections, when in matters of the heart, because the scales are being balanced now. Seven of Wands, and the Hermit is here. It's like you're needing to protect yourself, but you're also needing to go within to figure out what you truly want, because it's being presented to you with the Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment, wow, and the Hangman. There's a major awakening coming here about a person that is holding on to you, or something that you're holding on to, or there's just some type of belief. I just feel like right now, a lot of people in the collective, you're needing to let go. Okay. There's a lot of really bad things that have happened to many people, but the way that you free yourself from this low vibrational devilish energy is to free your mind. As long as you're still constantly thinking about what has happened, or wondering why certain things didn't happen, it keeps you connected to this low vibrational energy that you need to. There's a release that needs to happen. The reading I did a few days ago was about a soul purge. Just like emotionally, energetically, spiritually, you're needing to release something here. It's creating a stronghold in your life, and I feel like it's yeah, two of wands. It's causing this complacent energy. Some of you may not realize that this is the energy that you're in. You could be feeling this type of energy, like I said, because it's being projected onto you, but you're needing to release something in order for this very masculine energy to come in. For some of you, this is not about a partner coming in. It's just there's a need for you to release a certain mindset, belief, or energy in order for you yourself to be in this type of masculine energy, whether male or female, because there's some type of confusion here about how to move forward. Someone is dealing with something, being mentally entrapped or confused about how to move forward, but there's some type of obstacle or challenge here that you're going to have to release. There is something very beautiful here. The Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Four Wands. There is a spiritual journey that you're going to go on where you will have equal give and take in friendship, in all of your relationships. Okay. But for some of you, there is for sure something, a celebration that's coming after a lot of heartache, pain, and deception here. Whatever this Ten of Swords is that's had you stuck at a crossroads, it was to teach you the importance of you walking by faith and not by sight. It doesn't matter what the situation looks like right now. Something here, it is ending. But we're at a time right now, being like in April and the beginning of spring. Aries season is the beginning. This is the beginning of a new year. The energy right now for a lot of people, it's very confusing, and it puts you in a mental conflict because you see all of the endings, the deception and the betrayal happening, but energetically you can sense that there's also something for you to celebrate as well. 10:10 on the clock. You have to decide, what are you going to focus on? Are you going to focus on the things that are ending, or do you want to focus on what is beginning? Okay. The Six of Wands. Whatever you're trying to manifest is going to be successful, whether it's financial, independence, security, stability, if it's a happy home, happy family, whatever it is, there's success here. But you need to keep your guards up when it comes to the energy that are being projected onto you. Okay, you're gonna have to work on things from a place of love right now, and again, having this freedom about yourself, because you're going towards a time of great celebration. But this Three of Swords here, you're gonna have to get away from this as quickly as possible. The Five of Swords, whatever it is, there's some type of wound here that is open for a lot of people that is causing you to be in somewhat of a stuck, stagnant energy. And it's being done, of course, by a lot of people around you. There's two different decks that I have sitting next to me, and I just happened to glance. At this bottom of this deck is projection, and at the bottom of this deck it's seducer. You have someone, it doesn't matter if they're male or female, a person that's trying to seduce your mind. Okay. Someone who is trying to, I just heard someone who was not successful at seducing you. They are projecting their life fears and obstacles and challenges onto you. Okay. Yeah, because somebody is now caught up. They're caught up in their own web of lies. Somebody here is feeling bound to a situation, and they're projecting this energy onto you. Some of you, I'm telling you, you still have a cord to a person, a job, a thing, a situation, a family member, an ex-lover or something. somebody is trying very, very hard to make you feel like your life is going to be full of doom and gloom, because that is the life that they're in. I would encourage a lot of people right now to not go into hermit mode, as in hiding yourself, but you may want to really assess and evaluate who and what is around you in your friend group, your family group, and in the workplace. Are you talking to people that just have doom and gloom around them all the time? Those people's dark cloud is hovering over your life. Okay. And I'm not going to make it seem like everybody that's watching here is, I'm not going to project this victim consciousness. Some of you, like I said, you have to remove this energy from yourself. A lot of people are comfortable with being around people who are the negative Nancy and is full of doom and gloom, because you're not actually doing the work to get out of that energy. There's a need for a lot of people to leave their comfort zone behind. People who already feel bound and they're not moving forward, you need to free yourself from those situations, because birds of a feather flock together. If you're hanging around those type of people, that energy, it is going to rub off on you. Purify, exactly. Purify your energy. When you purify your energy, when some of you start to get rid of people in your life, you're going to get the missing piece to a puzzle. You're missing a major piece of the puzzle. Somebody is lying around you. Somebody is lying. Okay. And you're needing to, some of you just need to detach, to figure out for yourself what is going to improve. See, when you stop talking to certain people, hanging out with certain people, time will reveal to you if that person needs to be in your life or not. Because somebody here is lying about a situation. It says here, laugh a bit, humor. Somebody also could be trying to be humorous about something that they're saying to you. Somebody here is trying to, somebody thinks that a lie is funny, but I'm also getting to pay attention to what people are saying. People are saying certain things to you, and they're trying to throw a bit of laughter onto the situation to cover up the fact that they're actually lying. Feeling bound to a current situation, and here is black magic. Some of you too need to be very, caught up. Someone's actions are catching up to them. New line of study and hidden truth. Clear your mind. Something has come to a complete end. Someone has gotten a reading on you. Mirroring similar energies, and someone wants forgiveness. For those of you, if this is a situation with a relationship here, I feel like somebody was laughing at your pain. I feel like somebody thought that information that you told them, it was funny. It was a joke. They laughed at you, and they missed this missing piece. Somebody didn't realize that your energy, your essence, your aura, it was as pure as it is. I feel like somebody came to you lying. Like I said, seducer is here. Somebody here tries to come to you and seduce you, and they didn't know that you were so pure. And you may have told this person some type of information, and they laughed at you. They thought that you were a joke some type of way. Somebody is now bound to a situation. They're caught up. Somebody also could have tried to spiritually attack you with the use of black magic. Someone here decided to start researching occult things. And they stepped back thinking that something was going to work against you. And then all of a sudden, everything in their life, I think, has come to like a screeching halt. Something has come to a complete end. Someone here has been getting readings on you. And I just said that in one of the readings that I did. And I posted that in the community, on the community post, that there's a lot of the like low vibrational, toxic, karmic energies, we will refer to them as, whether male or female, who have become addicted to getting tarot readings and using divination, spying to watch certain people. And they're trying to find different ways to spiritually attack you. And it's all backfiring, mirroring here. Someone is now like experiencing the same thing that you experienced, mirroring similar experiences. See, somebody here thought that you was lying to them about something, or they found humor in you telling them. You may have told someone, hey, a person is doing black magic on you or something like that, and I feel strongly like a person, they didn't believe you, and now this person is bound because whatever type of bad juju, black magic, or situation that they're in, they're now experiencing exactly what you experienced, but worse. See, oftentimes God will put you in a position where you have test, trials, and tribulations, and you share it as your testimony. I feel like you've gone through something in your life and you told somebody else, hey, I've been through something very similar. You need to get out of that situation. You need to listen to me. They thought that it was a joke. This person wants you to forgive them now because something probably changed around the Christmas holiday, and December could be of significance. Okay, but somebody now has a gift that they wish they wouldn't have ever received. Something could be significant about a gift. Somebody could have given somebody a gift or an item that was cursed. For some, the gift that never stops giving. Somebody here could have some type of I'm just gonna say somebody could have like an incurable STD or something like that. Somebody is no longer laughing because they truly have gotten caught up in a situation that you told them, hey, you need to proceed with caution with dealing with that person, that thing, or that situation. This person has now gotten kicked out of a home, a group, a job, or something. And here you are, you're leveling up in life. But this person who has been casting spells, somebody was casting spells. Somebody does a lot of spell casting around holidays. And it makes sense because yesterday was Easter. And in the last two readings I've done, black magic was coming out heavily. We have Christmas here and Thanksgiving. During those type of holidays, a lot of friends and family come together. So this could be a family that's doing this, okay? Someone here is stuck in the past being very childish, okay? So you just need to cleanse and clear your space. But there's definitely a person that I feel like they laughed at your pain. You tried to help somebody and they thought it was a joke. They were missing a piece of the puzzle. Also, I feel for some of you too, you may have told somebody something about yourself or about something that you saw in their life. Either this person or someone that they were connected to decided to do black magic on you. They had no idea how pure you were. And this entire situation has led to a major backfire. You know, this is like I always say, people even watching tarot who don't really know how to discern who they are in the story. This reminds me of the same storyline where somebody here has gone and done magic, and they honestly thought that they were the divine being in a connection, when in actuality they were the toxic karmic, and they're casting spells and creating these illusions, and it's all backfiring because they never actually knew who they were. Somebody's perception is very distorted. This is a distorted masculine or feminine here who is literally spell casting and conjuring things, and they never even realized that like they're not a pure vessel, or they didn't realize that you were pure the entire time. Now all of their actions is catching up to them. Somebody is bound to some type of black magic. So that lets me know that there's some kind of binding work that somebody has done. They're now stuck to it. Honeymoon phase. Flight or trip. Fitness junkie. So I don't know if this is a new person entering your life or if this is the person that was trying to seduce you. Somebody here could be the type of, I'm getting very much like a Jezebel energy here. And I'm not trying to be negative, but fitness junkie, flight and trip and honeymoon phase here, coming on top of this energy. Some of you, somebody, like I said in the very beginning, they have tried to seduce you. You could have a home-based business, you could be self-employed, or this person is, but someone here was really trying to be sneaky. I feel strongly like a person has been trying to seduce you to get close to you, okay? And they're trying to create this honeymoon phase. When I see honeymoon phase with this energy, I'm getting very much like love bombing, okay? Female friend is here. You could be this person's friend. You could be a female that this person is friends with, or for some of you, this is a person who has a female friend that could be learning things about the occult. Okay, this is giving me that very much like bait and switch type of energy. Somebody comes in like, you know, they're a good, you know, love interest for you. They want to be around you. There's this honeymoon phase. So this person could be working with a person in the background, a female friend, and the two of these people could definitely be into some kind of, you know, spell work. And I feel like a person has targeted you, or you told somebody, hey, you need to be careful about your female friend. If this isn't like a masculine who's just some sneaky Jezebel person, this person could, no, hacker and hack this here. Yeah, something here is not as it appears to be. Family man is in the reverse. See, somebody, thank you. Somebody here has come in and tried to seduce you and have this honeymoon phase. This was to bait you in, I feel. Somebody here is doing possibly some type of hacker work, okay? Somebody here possibly knows that you are self-employed, you have a home business. There's a very sneaky person here that's a friend. And this seems like some type of collaboration that's happening, where it's like some of you have a person in your life. This is like different energies, and I don't know for some of you if it's connected or not. There's a person out here who they're not who they appear to be. This female friend for some of you could be in the background, like purposely trying to send people to you to get close to you. Or you could have been dealing with a person and you may have told them that they have a female friend that's very sneaky. Somebody here just had bad intentions from the beginning. Yeah, sweetheart. Somebody here targeted a sweetheart with very bad intentions and they're being caught. Whatever the situation is, I'm seeing a lot of different things. This female friend really is throwing me off. It's like it's something about this female. This, if you're a feminine, this could be a female friend of yours that, I'll be honest with you, this person could be trying to send someone into your life, or they are, I don't know, like female relative is here. Female friend or female relative. Hazy, things being unclear, uncertain. Something is very unclear about a female friend or a relative of yours. Okay, I got it. This is one situation. This female friend or relative, either you told them about a person that they needed to be careful of, they didn't trust you or believe you, now they're going through pure hell with that person. Yes. Okay, I got it. It's like somebody is now upset with you because you told them the truth about somebody that they were dealing with. I'm getting that very strongly. Okay. Or for some of you, you have a female friend or relative that is telling you about somebody. You're not listening to what they're telling you about this individual, and you need to listen. Because somebody here is really about to get caught up in a really bad situation because they're refusing to listen. But there's something here about revenge. This gives me the energy for a lot of you. It's something that happened in the past. You warned somebody about a female friend or relative. It could have even been someone's lover. You warned a person about this individual. Somebody has now gotten caught up with somebody that they thought was a really, really good person. In actuality, this person is not a family man. This person is possibly some type of sneaky hacker doing black magic and everything else in between. But it seems like now that this has happened to somebody and they have gotten caught up with this situation, for whatever reason, they are now mad at you. Somebody here is trying to shoot the messenger. They're upset with you because you warned them about a situation that they refuse to see or believe. And it seems like this person is now trying to create issues in your life because they have been somehow sabotaged and I'm going to say victimized by a situation that you warned them about. That's crazy to me. That is really crazy. It's like, I'm telling you what I'm picking up, like seriously. Somebody is trying to, that's where the projection is coming from. Okay, got it. That's where the projection is coming from. Somebody feels like you're very beautiful, like you are a sweetheart. And they're like, well, why exactly are you constantly, somebody is like, why are you constantly winning? And you know what? I don't know. Oh my goodness, this show is very, very old. But what Spirit is literally showing me right now is if you've ever watched the show Being Mary Jane, she had a friend who had been her best friend since the third grade. Okay. Her friend was a successful doctor and everything, but she never had success in relationships. It eventually came out that the one person that some would consider to be like what Mary Jane would have probably seen as like her perfect person, maybe in the tarot community what someone would refer to as like her twin flame. Her friend behind her back was sleeping with that person. In a time where he and Mary Jane were at odds with one another, they had you can't really call it an affair. She pretty much she pursued him by giving him financial assistance and other things. And she had been holding this back from Mary Jane for a very long time. In fact, Mary Jane's person and her had kept this secret. And she had such a problem with Mary Jane. Like she's like, you just think that your life is so perfect. Why did you get an extra dose of beauty, of wealth, fame? If you've ever seen the show, Mary Jane was a news anchor and she was a doctor. So this is to just let you guys know a person can be just as successful as you according to societal standards. But if you have something that they don't have, which could be this purity about yourself or a certain relationship or whatever, a person will find that one thing to literally hate you about. Some of you, I have to be completely honest, because that scene just came to me for a reason. Her friend had created such an obsession for her that if you're familiar with the show, she eventually actually took her own life, and I'm telling you, like, she honestly had made it seem like Mary Jane was the reason for all of her failures in life. It was, and I remember in the show, Mary Jane's mother told this young lady, out of all the men that you could have been with, why would you choose the one person that Mary Jane pretty much has selected as her person? So for this reading here, there's a betrayal here. There's a friend, a female friend or a relative in the background who you may have warned about somebody. They didn't take that warning. I feel strongly now, it's like your life is moving forward. Perhaps you're about to meet your life partner or you're with your life partner. This person is very upset because I feel that this person has gotten tricked and completely bamboozled by somebody. I'm getting strongly like you told somebody you're being love bombed. That person is making a fool out of you, whatever, and they didn't believe it. I don't know if you're in contact or communication with this person, but they're going through a situation now because of the fact that, like, I'm not going to say because they didn't listen to you, but they didn't listen to you. And this is what I'm saying about sometimes when you're the intuitive friend and you tell people things, they don't want to listen to you. This could even be the type of person who feels like you gave them bad information. Like, you guys know, a lot of divine feminists, a lot of you have been single for a long time. You may have told this person something and they're like, well, you don't have the right to tell me because, you're single. Well, now this person is going through hell and everything that you told them has happened. Somebody here is stuck and they're so upset with you because, for one, for a lot of you, you may not even be in contact or communication with this person. It's like this person wants your guidance now and you don't have anything else for them. They're no longer a part of your life. Now, this could be a female friend or relative, or for some of you, this could be an ex-lover. You told them something about a female friend, a lover, or a family member. They did not believe you. This person's whole life has been hacked. And they're caught up in a situation with somebody and they're thinking, wow, if I would have just listened to the person that always had my back, I would not be in this situation. But it has turned into hatred towards you because, like I said, you're not there to get this person out of this situation and you're moving on. So this person is now jealous and envious because you have the ability to intuitively see through situations. That's what it is. Somebody is upset that you are discerning, you are intuitive, you can see the truth about people and situations, and therefore you have been able to go throughout life and avoid certain things. Not to say that you haven't had, like I said, your test, trials, and tribulations, but when you went out and you tried to share the truth with somebody based on your own testimony, they shut you out. Now it's like this person, they wish that they could have your attention, your guidance. Look at here, we have doctor, and it says bad weather or a storm, weathering the storm. Somebody here could be sick. Look at this here. Look. I cannot make this up. Testing the waters. Look, an illness. Oh my goodness. Feelings, celebration. Yep. I'm telling you, somebody here has gotten caught up and they could be sick. Somebody here is sick, but I'm getting here with doctor being here. And remember earlier, I mentioned that doctor in the show Being Mary Jane, her best friend was a doctor. Some of you could have a friend that's in, could have a medical profession, doesn't have to, you could, but bad weather here with doctor and then illness came out. Somebody here allowed their feelings to allow them to start testing the waters with the situation. And I feel like you told this person, hey, you don't need to deal with that person or whatever the situation, they did it anyway. Somebody here possibly has, and I said it earlier, like an incurable disease or something now. Yep. Wow. Dang. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Somebody here is sick. Either somebody has come up pregnant or sick, They're caught, they're bound to a situation. Look at here, model. This could be a man who got caught up with like some type of Jezebel spirit. You could have told this person, listen, everything that glitters isn't gold. That person may be very beautiful. Somebody here could be in the beauty industry, and you may have told this person, if you keep going after a certain type of person and you keep testing the waters and going out celebrating with the wrong people, you're going to get yourself into something that you can't get out of. This person probably was like, oh no, I'm not worried about it, whatever. I'm also getting to here where somebody could have gotten connected to a person that did not mean them any good. Somebody here could now be sick due to black magic. And you may have told this person, do not let that person in your life. You don't need to sleep with that person. Don't deal with that person. They wanted to test the waters and they did it. But testing the waters also, I don't know, like somebody, something here is taboo. Somebody did something that they don't normally do, or they got involved in something. Yeah, they thought it was paradise. This was a getaway. Somebody here, oh yeah, same-sex relationship. Dang. So somebody here could have like taken a trip, because we did have before flight and trip is here. Somebody here could have been traveling to see somebody, going on trips. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here, y'all. The cards don't like, somebody here has been taking trips going to see somebody. And you may have told a person, man, you don't need to be going to see that person hanging out. You need to be careful being with that person by yourself. That person is probably into some kind of lifestyle, living a double life, and you need to be careful. They did not believe you. There's a storm brewing here because somebody has gotten themselves connected with a thief. Somebody here who is hacking. Somebody here who has possibly some type of incurable disease. Somebody here has literally gotten themselves caught up in a situation with a person because it looked like something that was good. This is that Jezebel energy that I've been talking about. Somebody just, I'm telling you, they got caught up seriously. I'm getting a woman here possibly who ran across a man who looked a certain way, could give them a certain type of lifestyle that was very short-lived. They didn't know what this person was doing in the background to get to where they are. And you probably warned this person. You probably told this person, you really need to fact check that person that you're dealing with. How are they living that type of way? You know, and they was like, don't worry about it. This could have been somebody here who they lost their way, they lost their life. They could have been dealing with somebody who, decided to tell them to explore some things with someone of the same sex. I'm getting somebody here could have been going to like swingers parties or stuff like that. It's a storm brewing now. And look at here, this person is upset. This person is upset because their life is falling apart. And it's something that you already warned them for. Wow, I'm seeing so many different things here because I'm seeing a man go through this, but I'm also seeing a woman. In the reading, the stronger energy is this is a woman who has gotten caught up in a situation with somebody, and you probably warned them like, hey sis, female friend, female relative, hey cuzzo, like, do you really know what you're getting into dealing with this person? And they like, oh no, don't worry about it, this, that, da, da, da. And now something here is it has gone left. And I'm also saying this from the perspective of there could be a man out here. This could be a friend, family member, or a lover of yours, an ex-lover. You told them, hey, you need to be careful with dealing with certain people out here. It's a lot of Jezebel spirits out here, and you need to be careful. And they didn't care. Somebody through a connection, their life is now being like sabotaged. But there was a warning here. It's like laugh now, cry later. Somebody is crying now. Because when you told them, hey, this situation, this bad energy, bad vibes, they didn't care. Somebody here, they wanted the fast life, the city life. drinking, possibly doing something under the influence. Wow. Whoa. All I know is that it's something that a person, I'm telling you, they have gotten involved in something. They cannot reverse it. They can't turn it around. But it just seems seriously like a person, they're mad at you because you were right. And somebody now, it's like they're thinking, wow, if I had those, if I had the morals, the values, maybe even the psychic or spiritual gifts, the insight or the awareness of that person, then I wouldn't be in this situation. Somebody is also mad too because they have lost you as a friend. See, a lot of people don't realize that when you're dealing with a person that's an earth angel, simply by being connected to them, you're being protected. But see, when you get off course, when you choose to betray them and everything else, you lose their protection. It's just like on the show Being Mary Jane. When Mary Jane finally told that friend of hers, you know what, I'm done. Eventually, she completely spiraled out of control. And like I said, eventually, she took her own life. Because this is somebody that you have decided to tell, most likely, I'm not about to play this game with you. If you want to live that certain lifestyle, you go and you live it, but I won't be a part of it with you. And they're upset with you now because everything that you said has come to pass now. And they're stuck in a situation that they can't get out of. I feel strongly for some of you that this is somebody you're not talking to. Look at that, salty. This person is mad and upset. Look at this, poker face and distorted feminine. Somebody here who acts like they are so confident. This is someone here who is wearing a poker face. They're distorted feminine. This person is mad as hell about whatever they have done. They're not really showing you what's really going on. This person, to other people, they look like they're very confident. They're not. Yeah. Look at this. Always under the influence. Somebody here was looking for a way to escape. Somebody here could have an addiction to sex, money, drugs, clout. Always looking for an escape. This person, through relationships, through men, being exposed to a certain type of lifestyle, it puts this person on cloud 9. This person loves an ego boost. This false sense of confidence. Yeah. This person is actually someone who's very intimidated by you. For some of you, like I said, this could be a man or woman. Take it however it resonates. But somebody here is always, this could be a man too that's doing this, and they now have been exploited by a distorted feminine. Because I'm picking up a man and a woman. I just like randomly belched, and some people say a spiritual belch, like that is a reason for it. I don't know what it is, but that was weird. This could for sure be a man and a woman though. So this could be for some of you like a couple that you know. Some reason it's like a man and a woman here, and it seems like you may know both of them. So for some of you, like this could be an ex, a friend, family member, whomever. And you could have told this man, for some of you, like you need to be careful of that person that you think is so confident. This person is not real. That's a Jezebel that you're dealing with. This person was always under the influence, always on cloud 9. And they didn't realize that they was dealing with an energy drainer. So this, for some of you, this story, different for everybody. But what the energy is showing me now is there's a man out here who has also, it doesn't matter, male or female. Because now I'm picking up like more of a karmic like couple, which we know that, but you may know whoever this person is, and you know both parties in this relationship, or you know of both of them. This man is somebody here who is intimidated, who was always, somebody here has been using drugs or something. This person was actually intimidated by a very, by a certain type of feminine, I feel. They got with a person who was a distorted feminine. Some of you have a friend that's like a copycat. This person acts like they're confident and they're really not. They could be with oh my goodness, this is really getting to be too much. Some of you could even have like a friend or a family member, whomever. They could have a person in their life that actually will want to be with you. This, people notice your energy, your essence, but this type of man is intimidated by your type of energy. So they got like a knockout version of you. Look at this hater. It says, wants to knock you down to size, a person that simply cannot be happy for your success. Points out your flaws to make them feel better. And look, karma. Revenge will never solve anything. Karma will. Someone is getting karma for the pain they caused, receiving a dose of their own medicine, vice versa. Good karma could be repaid. And irresponsible. Look at this, y'all. Bestie. Divination, spying, witchcraft. Oh my goodness. Ninth house. This situation involves someone's belief systems, religion, and ideologies, higher learning, travel, philosophies, talking good shit. People like what you got going on, talking about your achievements and accolades. People, this should say people like what you have going on, but you know, whatever. Distorted masculine. It's a distorted masculine and feminine here too. It's two Jezebels got together with each other. And I feel like for some of you, it could be a friend, family member, lover of yours, or whatever. You saw a situation from afar and you saw it being tragic. And I feel like you removed yourself. And now somebody is like, oh my goodness. Somebody is really, really somebody is kicking themselves in their own butt now because they didn't listen to you. Take this story however it resonates. Like I said, for some of you, it's a friend of yours, or both situations could resonate. Some of you now, everybody is realizing that I'm honestly getting for some of you, you could be like the love, the light, or even the prophet that is sent to people's lives. And all of the people who turned against you, you know, it's just like literally yesterday was like Resurrection Sunday. People who decided to turn against you now, it's like they're looking really crazy because they are seeing the power of who you are. Some of you are rising up to your own God consciousness. Everybody is realizing now that when you were sent to them as an earth angel, as a guide, prophet, whatever you consider yourself to be, that had they just listened to you, they too will perhaps have the favor of God in their life that you have. But they chose to work against you. Like I said the other day, this is that Judas Jezebel energy. It's all coming to the surface now. For some of you, it's a Judas and a Jezebel like in your energy. So just to recap, I'm seeing here for some of you, you have a friend in your life. This person, you warned this person about certain people and a lifestyle. You moved away from this person because you said, you know what? Even if you yourself used to be involved in the same things or something similar to this person, you decided to leave the karmic energy behind and you went on your way. Somebody is mad that they are still stuck in a cycle that you long gotten out of. And they're kicking themselves in the butt now because had they listened to you, they wouldn't be stuck. The same thing with some of you, you have an ex-lover. You warned this person about taking advice from friends, family, and you probably have even told them that whatever type they're going after is, let me hear somebody say, this is going to be, your partner is going to be the death of you. Somebody now is looking and they're like, wow, you are the one that got away from a lot of people, not just lovers, friends and family too. Everybody who decided not to listen to your guidance, not realizing that literally God was working through you as a vessel, telling them how to go, where to go, to guide them, they are all falling. Wow. 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 Oh my God. Somebody out here now got like a whole STD. Somebody out here has legal situations. They're being hacked. They're being watched. They're being monitored. And I'm telling you, every person that's going through something in your life, you told them, stay away from that person. The situation isn't what you think it is. Don't go there. Don't do that. They laughed at you. Oh, you was the joke. they was laughing. They crying now. And again, now they're trying to come in. They're like, "Can you please help me?" No, access denied. Hell no, I can't help you. Cause see, to help them means that you would have to forfeit yourself now. You're not sacrificing yourself from these people. And that's what I talked about in the reading a few days ago. Don't be afraid of this soul purge. Some of you now, friends, family, and lovers, they cannot go where you're going. And don't you dare feel bad for it. These people. They sacrificed you, and now it's time for you to sacrifice them. Do not look back. Don't look back. You need to maintain your own balance. If you deal with these people, you now are going to have to deal with all of the rumors of even being associated with them. These people, their lives are going downhill. Birds of a feather flock together. Look at this feather on this card, signs and symbolism. You don't need to be associated with these people. These are codependent relationships. You've let go of that. And somebody here is stuck in the past because they decided to be childish. And they are now mad because you decided to cleanse and clear your space. Someone may be getting arrested, being blackmailed, and they're sending you the evil eye projection. Your life is a projection of the energy that you're putting out, and someone is now at their breaking point because they are dealing with so many blockages. And here you are in a state of gratitude. Why? Because you was able to see through the fog. And some of these people, like I said, because they got so upset and became so jealous and envious of you, they did black magic on you. They sent stuff towards you. Some of these people honestly felt like because you had a certain awareness, I feel a lot of you, especially those who are very intuitive, people have assumed that you was doing magic. So they did magic on you. They assumed that you were spying on their life, so they did magic on you, or they didn't like what you said or what you did, so they did magic on you. They sent chaos and conflict to you because you denied access to them. Now all of that, this is the Libra full moon energy. The scales are being balanced. They're not getting away. This is why now, listen, you're chilling right now. These people, they did this to themselves. It says the information or the situation may leave you shook, seeing things from a higher perspective. Fork in the road. You already made a decision, and your decision was to leave it all behind so that you could go towards what was actually meant for you. So these people are upset. Look, a physical altercation may break out because somebody has been hiding the fact that they're dealing with addiction and so many other things. But behind the scenes, again, somebody they was addicted to having an upgrade in life, and they were doing things the wrong way. You're receiving an upgrade because you was putting the work in. Somebody here in a toxic family dynamic that wants to be a copycat, yeah. People getting their asses